Alright guys, I'm going to jump in here. That was a little behind the scenes look into our next project, which we're going to be releasing over the course of the next couple weeks. Lots of cool behind the scenes footage as to what it took to go out there and get that shot of Las Vegas. The print itself is going into production this week. So yeah, just expect all of that to start trickling out slowly on the channel here. So we're excited to be able to do some new stuff. We have a lot of new stuff in the works even after that. But yeah, for now, we'll just enjoy the rest of the video. All right, new build video. This is another Aspen print. This time we have a black frame. I've sort of gotten things started here, but I have made some pretty significant changes with how we wire it, which I'm going to show you guys just hopefully how much easier and cleaner this makes the build process. So I'm pretty excited about that, and crack open some Monster, get started. So for the most part, this print was built in much the same way as the last one. So there weren't too many surprises when we went to put it together. The main components are really the same. The big difference, and it turned out to be the most consequential, was the addition of these custom PCB strips that are meant for power distribution. And my brother designed these specifically for this project. His design was perfect. They work flawlessly, but my implementation was definitely kind of a 2 steps forward, 1 step back deal. So nonetheless, I'm really excited about how well they work once I figured my part of it out. So you'll definitely see these pop up in some form on the Vegas print. It's time to go through and wire a whole bunch of these jumpers that will connect the LED strips on the front to the PCB strips on the back. Got about 100 of these to wire. Hopefully between cutting them, stripping them, and wiring, it'll take me, I don't know, about an hour or so. And then I can do my first test, at least of the one side, to see how we're doing. So, literally everything I did yesterday was wrong. I didn't leave enough room on the other side to solder the PCBs. The wires sat flush. So I have to do all of that over again. All those tiny little pieces that I cut and stripped and soldered. All my beautiful little handmade jumpers. Garbage! So I probably wasted about 8 hours. Hopefully this second time will go faster, because I sort of got the system down. But I was just like sick to my stomach last night that I made such a stupid mistake. Overconfidence, irritating. We are back in the car again. I have my supplies, Reese's peanut butter eggs. Taste better. I'm one of those people that thinks Reese's tastes different whenever it's a new shape, and I think the egg is the best shape. So unfortunately, now I have to start the process of flipping this whole thing over. Desoldering all the wires, cutting new ones, resoldering those, and then hopefully after all that's done, in a couple hours I'll end up where I should have started. So yeah, major bummer, but caffeine, sugar, and just power through it. Alright, so wired one side correctly this time, and we have power, and I'm blind. I'm looking for a lot more control over LED placement, and so I'm using silicone super off-label use for this, but I'm basically blacking out individual LEDs on the strip. Time consuming, but I'm pretty confident it's going to be worth it. I think it's going to, the precision is going to be about as good as I could ever hope for using LED strips.
I can't believe the difference between just the aesthetics of this print and the last one. Really,
It's on the part that doesn't matter, unfortunately.
If you didn't kill the whole day trying to reinvent a soldering technique the other day, this would have probably been half the time to build.
Alright, so hopefully this is the last night of building the print. My hope is to do a final test and get it fully wrapped up tonight. We just put the whole thing back in the frame, and if you can remember the last one, what that looked like, this one on the other side is a disaster, but on the back it is clean as a whistle. So yeah, I have to throw some screws on the back side here. Thankfully my workbench doubles as sort of a faux wall, so I can actually hang this off the side to do my final test. So yeah, we'll see what it looks like, get it boxed up and sent out to Andy. Andy, your print is done, so this will be headed out to you tomorrow, I think. But yeah, this was another learning experience for me. Number 7 of 10 is officially in the books. Still doesn't really get old being able to control everything here. Not many people have an interactive piece of artwork, so yeah, I'm excited to do the next one. There's only 3 left after this, so if you are interested, please let me know. Otherwise, next one will be a picture of Las Vegas. So, very excited. Stay tuned.